AI filmmaking is moving so fast, it's hard to keep up. Today, we're going to break down how some incredible new tools are giving creators actual cinematic control, turning them from people who just type prompts into real, honest-to-goodness directors. For the longest time, the answer to that question has been a frustrating sometimes. Sure, AI could spit out a beautiful, mind-blowing image, but telling a coherent story, that's always been the big hurdle. Well, that is really starting to change. So this has always been the fundamental problem, right? How do you get from the typical AI chaos on the left, characters who change faces from shot to shot, totally random art styles, to the cinematic goal on the right, a story with a consistent look and feel where every scene is deliberate and controlled? And that's where a new generation of AI models like this one called Nano Banana Pro steps in. It's built around one single, incredibly powerful idea: controllability. The whole point is to give you, the creator, the power of a director, not just a prompter. And yeah, it does it all in stunning 4K.
Okay, so every film needs a star. The first, and maybe most important step, is creating a character who is totally consistent, what we can basically call a digital actor.
The whole process is actually a lot like styling an actor for a movie. You start with a base image, and then you just use simple prompts to change their outfit, add a specific logo to their clothes, and even bake in unique little details that really lock in their identity. And check this out, because this is a pretty wild demonstration of that control. To really push the limits and prove the model's precision, the creator actually prompted it to generate a fully scannable QR code as a tattoo. I mean, think about that. That level of specific detail was basically science fiction not too long ago. And the result of all this? You get a digital actor who is 100% consistent, no matter how you frame the shot. You can go from a wide shot to a tight close-up, and her look, her clothes, her details, they are all perfectly locked in. This director-level control also goes way beyond just the character's appearance. It's about setting the mood and the tone. In this example, the AI was literally instructed to look at a still from the movie Joker, analyze its color and lighting, and then apply that exact same vibe to the character's scene. All right, we have our actor, now it's time to build her world. The best way to think about building a scene is like you're following a recipe. This AI model lets you combine a bunch of different reference images all at once. So here, our ingredients are our character, a picture of a futuristic house, and a yellow sports car. You're basically creating a visual collage to build out the entire shot. And then the AI works its magic. It acts like a master compositor, taking all those different ingredients and blending them together seamlessly into one totally cohesive image. So we've got our character and we've got our scene, but we're trying to make a film, and films, well, they move. So how in the world do we bring these static images to life? The secret is a classic animation technique that's been totally supercharged by AI. It's called keyframing. Instead of having to animate every single frame of a movement, you just give the AI two simple things: a start image and an end image. You define the beginning and the end of the action, and that's it. Let's look at this example. The start frame is just an empty car with the door open. The end frame, our character is now sitting inside. You don't tell it anything else. The AI generates all of the complex motion in between: her walking to the car, getting in, and settling into the driver's seat. And this is the really crucial point. This whole process turns what was once a hugely complex and incredibly time-consuming animation task into a simple two-image instruction. You're not animating anymore, you're directing. Okay, so we've got a consistent character, we've composed a scene, and we've directed motion. Now we have all the puzzle pieces we need to actually assemble a story. The creator put this short narrative together just like a real film director would. After generating the main action, the woman getting in her car, they created different coverage shots. Things like a first-person view from inside the car or a close-up of her hands on the wheel. Then they just edited it all together to tell a complete little story. And that final shot wasn't just a cool-looking image. It was built around a pretty powerful philosophical idea. The text there translates to, "Choose your own roads, or others will choose them for you." This really shows that AI is becoming a genuine tool for intentional, meaningful storytelling. This is a huge shift we're seeing. We're moving away from just randomly generating images and hoping for the best, and moving toward true artistic direction. The focus isn't on what the AI can create anymore. It's about what you can direct it to create. The power is really and truly being put into everyone's hands. So the only question left is,
What stories will you tell?